right, traders, back for round two. Got an interesting comment over the break. I should start a new show called The Dumb Things Akil Hears on Social Media. But I got a comment from a guy on the Twitter. I shared the quote this morning about the guy saying, please tell me your trading strategy. I found it to be the best ever, blah, 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 like that. This guy also responded to me the other day saying, hey, man, I love your content, love your videos. I just wish you didn't waffle in between. And I didn't understand the term, but he never responded. But he says, Akil, you don't have to backtest. He's probably talking about like trading psychology and all that fun stuff. The stuff that we, scam you guys with, that stuff. He says, Akil, you don't have to backtest. You can run demo accounts and put the theories into practice. Now, what do you guys think about that? What do you think about not needing to backtest and just running demo accounts to put the theories into practice? Say what? Yeah, I agree with Taylor, right? My first response was this. What are you smoking? No, my first response was I completely disagree. But then I said, you know what? I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? No, he's right. This trader is right. I said correction, right? I said, I agree, but only if you run demos for an extremely long period of time in order to see that what you're trading works over different market conditions. So a minimum of 5 years, but why waste 5 years to see if something works when you can backtest it and start trading it live way before? And we talked about, for you guys that were at the Ascension event, we talked a lot about time, and all four of us here at Tier 1 Trading, 5 of us, 6 of us, however many of there are, right? We all believe that time is the most important thing we have. Our job is to maximize the time so that we can do what we want with it. And in order to maximize the time and do what we want with it, we need to really maximize how much time we're spending in order to get to the level that we need to get to so that we can do whatever we want with the rest of our time, right? So if I look at becoming a successful trader, right? I want to become a successful trader because it creates an income stream. It allows me to control my investments. It gives me financial independence. It gives me freedom of time, whatever it allows me to bring money in so I can start another business, right? Whatever that goal may be for you. Doesn't matter. I think we can all agree that we want to be consistently profitable traders, right? Is that the goal? Whatever that goal leads to, it doesn't matter, but it all starts with becoming a consistently profitable trader. Okay, so we agree. Now, we all want to become consistently profitable traders as quick as possible. Now, pause for a second, because I know what some of you guys are thinking, right? You hear as quick as possible. No, you don't want to do it as quick as possible, because that means jumping right into things and trading. But remember, I said we want to become consistently profitable traders as quick as possible. So that means going through the right steps the right way, right? If I said we just want to be traders as quick as possible, that could mean we're traders and we can lose money, but consistently profitable traders. So we want to get on the right track. We want to get the right mentorship, the right coaching. We want to learn the right process. We want to go through everything the right way so that we can become consistently profitable as soon as possible. And industry standards, usually it's about between month 12 and 18 is where it starts clicking for people, right? Between month 12 and 18 is where it starts clicking for people, right? Meaning where they kind of find they learn, they try stuff out, they struggle for a little bit, they make adjustments, they struggle some more, and then finally they get their footing and they find their stride, right? So part of that process includes backtesting, right? Backtesting, no one likes it. Backtesting can take what? Weeks, months, for some of you maybe a year, right? It's a time investment. Would you guys agree? For most people, I would say months. And again, I mean, you can always backtest new stuff as you're trading, but say like your first initial strategy, maybe months, weeks for some. Yeah, weeks if you're like me and you're unemployed and you got nothing better to do than spend 12 hours a day backtesting, right? The point is, no matter how long you spend, whether it's weeks or months, it's a lot shorter than 5 years. So why would I demo test something live in the markets for 5 years to see if it works when I can test it and have the same information in 5 weeks. I just saved myself 4 years. 4 years of time with family, 4 years of vacation, 4 years of financial freedom, financial independence, 4 years of profit. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But we all know this trader isn't talking about trading demo for 5 years. He's probably talking about trading demo for what? 5 days? 5 minutes? Uno trade? Right? So I never understood that. But I think it's because people don't understand that things change over market conditions. I think the average trader, the average new trader comes in, and if they test something and it works for a week, then guess what? It's good to go. Would you guys agree? It's like, hey, I tried it out for a week. It makes sense. It's good to go. Now, obviously in the week, you have no idea if it works long term or not, right? We can come in on a hot week and you win 10 out of 10 trades and you're the best trader ever. And you start trading live right when the drawdown comes and you go broke. I mean, I think the newer traders don't have that perspective of really what a year looks like in trading, right? How many of you guys have completed a full year of like trading, the same system, let's say? Anybody? And yeah, crypto counts, and stock investments count. Doesn't matter what market you're in, but yeah, it's not fun, is it? It's not as sexy as what people make it seem, is it? It's not this smooth ride, is it? Hell no. It's bumpy. It's like I would say most of it is a period of frustration, right? The majority of time, because the majority of the time that we're trading, we're in a drawdown. So the majority of the time, it's like you're fighting tooth and nail just to either get out of a loss or like stay break even. And then you get like this streak, right? It's like a month or maybe a couple weeks where like things are great. You get like 1 week where it's like, oh, dude, I destroyed the markets, right? So you get happy for a month. And then what happens after that first month? And you go back to grinding for you go back to grinding for like 2 months, right? You spend a month in drawdown, and then you spend a month getting out of your drawdown, and then finally you have that one hot month where again you break new equity highs, and then you go right back to your drawdown or sideways trading. It's not sexy at all, but people don't see that. People think it's pick up and play. So again, I'm sure this trader doesn't have the right concept of the value of backtesting. But it's always interesting when I hear stuff like that, because yeah, you can demo trade. Just why waste 5 years demo trading when you can spend 5 months or 5 weeks backtesting and get the same exact information? The same exact information. Maybe not the same exact. You still have to demo trade when you're done backtesting to make sure you can execute and identify your system live. But again, that's all part of the process. If you spend a few months backtesting, let's say 3 months backtesting, and then you spend 3 months demo trading at like 90 days, right? That's still half the year. Still half the year.